Oh boy, a IMALSOALEX wannabe responded to my video and completely missed the point. Let's get into it.
Skip it up and that up.
Oh, wait, wrong channel. Hello, my name's Revenge, and today we're going to be responding to a YouTuber called Mischief who covered my video on his channel. Now, before we get into this, I want to put out the disclaimer that I will not condone any form of harassment towards this YouTube channel, regardless of my opinions of him. And if you do go to the video, please, for the love of God, be civil in your discourse. Please. And I know that some people, regardless of what I say, are just going to do it anyway. Just know that I do not condone that.
The video we will be looking at today is the perfect example of poorly structured out content. The video could have easily been 8 minutes long, but instead, they decided to stretch it out to high heaven to 18 minutes.
I'll be the first one to admit that the video is very poorly structured. And that's primarily due to the fact that I just went off the cuff and completely improvised with no script. Now, if you want a more refined version of the video, I'll link it in the comments section below.
Now, the funniest part about this is that they complain normal guns in Halo Infinite sound realistic.
Wrong. So wrong. I hate Halo Infinite's sound design primarily because it's boring and non-distinct. Never did I ever say in my video that I hate it because it's realistic. Call of Duty went the realistic route with its sound design, and it's nowhere near as boring as the ballistic sound design for Halo Infinite. Keep in mind, I'm actually not the biggest fan of Call of Duty as a whole. I just like the sound design that was done in Modern Warfare 2019. I will say this though, Infinite Warfare actually had a really great campaign with some excellent writing. Please play it. Now, my lead programmer actually commented on this and said the following. We stopped by a shooting range, got to hear someone fire a pistol without earmuffs, and it definitely had way more detail than Infinite's sidekick. Guy in the video claims it sounds how it's supposed to. No, not really. But don't take his word for it, or even mine for that matter. Let's take a look at the live field recordings that were made by 343 themselves. Now let's take a look at Infinite's sounds. In comparison with the actual field recordings that they did, it's disappointing. It just sounds like they took the initial hit of the gun and then left everything else behind, then dragged it into FL Studio, slapped fucking Fruity Reverb 2 on it, and set it to the Cathedral preset. Also, I like how you leave out in that video of yours that I actually complimented the sounds of the field recording, which are much better by comparison. 3 scenarios come to mind. Either you didn't watch the full video or pay attention, you're completely inept at making a proper response, or, and this is the most likely scenario given your channel's history, you intentionally left that out because it would be easier to paint me as the moron in this situation. And what's even more insulting is that 343 blew smoke straight out their ass. They were talking big bucks about the sound design for this game, and it's disappointing. Especially when you see the sound design videos for this game. It's amazing what sounds were available, and yet it still sounds so fucking bland. What the fuck happened, 343? Those sounds were amazing. They had texture, they had dimension, they had body, crunch, snap, everything. Gotta leave out that inconvenient info to stir up drama. Oh boy! And don't even get me started on the reloads. They are so offensively quiet and anemic and lacking of chunk.
Is he somehow unaware that all of the sounds used for the guns in the game, apart from ones like the plasma rifle and plasma pistols, were recordings of actual fucking guns in real life?
You know what? Those seem like pretty real and chunky reloads. Let's go back to Halo Infinite. You're fucking stupid. As you can see, the comparison with Halo Infinite sounds paired with real people reloading real guns with no edited audio whatsoever other than the music that came with the videos. Halo Infinite's sound design for reloads is a complete fucking joke. So from now on, if you say you don't like Halo Infinite's sound design and someone goes, but it's realistic, tell them they're full of shit and show them this video. Also, quick question. If the gun sounds used in the previous games weren't from real guns, then where the fuck did they come from?
Rhetorical question, I already know. Mischief's just retarded.
The Halo 3 assault rifle is actually sourced from an M2 Browning 50 cal machine gun, not the MA5B as I stated in a previous video. The original Halo shotgun is actually sampled from a Spaz 12 tactical shotgun. And for things that I don't have a direct source of that have been sound designed by 343, the assault rifle in all of their games is actually sourced from an FN SCAR mixed with an M16. The Halo 2 Anniversary SMG is sourced from a Thompson SMG. Also, while I was scouring the internet for clips of people reloading their guns, I came across this by accident. Well, gosh, oh golly gee, I think that sounds pretty familiar. So, in conclusion, real guns don't sound nearly as anemic as Halo Infinite. Potentially millions of dollars have been wasted on sound design for ballistic weapons that sound like trash. And Mischief is not only wrong, but stupid. This is Revenge. I hope to hear from you soon.